I'll just leave it. Can y'all hear me okay? Of course you can. I'm very loud. Marvin, thank you for everything that you did to get us. He did the news and the newspaper. I got to give him credit because he knows everybody in Memphis. Thank you, Marvin. I'm just going to first say good morning and hello and thank you for being here. And I'm going to really try not to cry, but I'm not going to promise I'm not going to cry. I'm just going to try really hard. So worldwide, this morning, right now, there are over 1,300 people climbing today to raise awareness for perinatal mood and anxiety disorders. In Memphis, we have almost 100 people here. We're one of the largest walks in the country. As of this morning at 7, and I haven't updated yet, Postpartum Progress has raised over $147,000. Their goal for the year was $100,000. So we've surpassed our goal by almost 50%, and I think when all is said is done, we're going to get over that. Memphis has raised over $3,300. So we're in the top like 9, I think. We're either 8 or 9. I've been chasing after Milwaukee, and she's always $65 ahead of me. So what does the money go to? Y'all might want to know that. Postpartumprogress.org is an online support service for women that are struggling with postpartum issues. In your bags, there is a letter from Catherine Stone, who's the founder of the organization and probably one of the most phenomenal women I've ever worked with. She explains how she started, why she started, and what her purpose is, so I encourage you to read that letter. But this is what our money goes to. It is a completely volunteer-run organization. Catherine Stone makes no money. She does all of this 80 hours a week for free. That's how passionate she is about the work that she does. It's an online support community, so if you're a woman that's struggling, you can go and you can read stories about other women that are struggling. You can get questions answered. You can feel a little bit less alone. The money goes to support the blogs that are written. It goes to support an online support group. There's over 340 women presently registered, and I think that number is going to skyrocket. They're going to use some of this money to start a Spanish language blog so that we can reach more women in their time of need. And they're working on an app, like a groovy little phone app, so that women have a place that they can go to all the time to maneuver this. They create educational materials for doctors' offices and pediatricians' offices, like those cool posters and infographics that you see. So all of this money is going towards education, it's going towards advocacy, and it's going towards support. So I wanted to I can't individually say hello to everyone. I probably will try to. What we're doing here this morning, and my main purpose, and Sarah's main purpose, you're going to have to wave in a second, Sarah. So you might as well just get ready for that. What we really wanted to do today, more than raising money, was to start to establish a solid community of women and families that are struggling with these issues so that they can move forward and start to have better outcomes than some of the outcomes that we've seen. What we're doing, what all of us, I'm sorry, I'm just going to read right from this paper, because if I don't, I don't normally do that. You can ask Sarah. This is a community of women and families asking for better outcomes. You all are walking together today to say women matter, families matter, and sometimes we need more than what is available to us. I see the faces in this crowd of birth doulas that love women as they birth. That's impressive. I see faces of women who are fighting their way back into the light. Faces of their loved ones who want them to be better. I see the faces of husbands and sisters. And the best friends that a girl could ask for. I see my fellow postpartum doula over there, who I love, and she joins me in supporting families as they start their journeys of parenthood. What I see here is amazing love and light and strength. What I see here is overwhelmingly beautiful, and you honor and humble me with your presence. This is our first ever climb in Memphis. As somebody pointed out, it's not the first annual until next year, when it will be the second annual. We will keep climbing. The journey is long, and I'm committing to you that I have no intention of stopping until it's better, and probably not even that. So here's some of the stuff that's going on. Next April, there will be a postpartum doula training here in Memphis that will hopefully train, well, it won't hopefully, it will train more women to be in the homes with newly birthed families to give them the support that they need to get through those few weeks that are pretty stressful, as we all remember. As of yesterday, I have a clinical social worker who can bill private insurance who's on board to help me get some support groups started. So those should go hopefully live this fall, if not sooner, which I'm pretty excited about, and I hadn't even told my mom about that one yet. I'm encouraging other mental health professionals in town to seek the specialized training that's available to them in maternal mental health. We're training doulas and birth professionals to screen early and often. It's about education, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and I've got a lot of support. So I need to take just a couple of minutes to thank some people personally. First, I'm going to thank Sarah Stockwell, who has been amazingly supportive to me, and I called her on the phone really excited, and she was like, yeah, let's do it. I don't think she knew what she was getting herself into, but she stuck with me the whole time. I want to thank Marvin again for all of the connections and the support that you've given us. Where's Erica? I want to thank Erica. Oh God, I'm going to cry. Erica, I reached out to her because she posted this gorgeous picture in a Breastfeeding Moms group on Facebook of all of these women breastfeeding. And I just kind of emailed her on a whim and was like, hey, you support breastfeeding. Maybe you're into this too. And I think that was my exact words. And she wrote me back and she said, you know what, I struggled and I'm on board. Let's do it. What are we doing? And she has been so generous of everything, of her time, of her energy, and I cannot thank you enough, and I'm so glad that our paths crossed. I'm so glad that you're a breastfeeding advocate so I could find you. I want to thank my friends who are sort of smattered around. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I love you, and your presence here is just amazing. All of the sponsors and everyone that donated gifts. I know all these sponsors except for Evergreen Yoga, so I want to thank you guys for being awesome and for showing up and for supporting me and making this happen. I want to thank anyone that's donated. $10 makes such a huge difference, and if you've donated, I love you for it, and thank you so much. I want to thank the members of the Memphis Birth Community, the Memphis Birth Collective, the Shelby County Breastfeeding Coalition, one of the best midwives in town, who's not paying any attention to me, but she's magnificent, and she's here, and I love her for it. And then finally, I have two people I need to thank, and I went back and forth as to how to thank them individually. I'm going to go alphabetically. My husband, over there, is so supportive and loves me so unconditionally and has had my back this whole time and has never complained with the hours that I've spent on this walk and believes in me, and I could not do it without him. And finally, my mom, because she gave birth to me, and that's awesome. But also because she has picked me up and gotten under my feet and moved me in the direction I need to go. And you might think you have the best mom on the planet, but you really don't, because I do. And I love you. Yeah. Okay, so I'm almost done. Planning this climb has been my climb. This has been how I've come back to the world and come back to myself and to my family. But this is our climb together, and I'm so excited to be here with you, and I'm celebrating with you today, and we're getting ready to get started in about a minute and a half. So, Lauren, you want to take over from here? And thank you. Oh, yeah. Just real quick, Sarah's holding the I'm Back sign. If you guys have seen the video, it's so amazing. If you want to have your picture taken with it at any point today, then see the gorgeous photographer with the sequin neck strap on, and she will take that picture. And I encourage anybody that is struggling or has struggled to do it, because it's really great.
It will be sent to Postpartum Progress,
yes.
And it will have like a collection of everybody's pictures, so it's important.
Thank you, Sarah. Okay, thanks, Lauren. We are going to do the group photo in 2 packs on the trail. Okay, perfect.